Wedding is like a dream in the girl's mind. They have this dream of looking like a princess, it's a dream a lot of girls start while they're quite young. It could be a little thing that I've picked in the mind a long time ago, which stays with them. I came to realize that when one girl told me, Alan, I'm having horses and carriages. When I was 8 years old, one bride went past my house in the carriage, and from that day I said, no, I must have carriage at my wedding.
If I was dressing up in a bride, I would dress up the most beautifulest princess.
Yeah. 10 years ago, when we were actually at uni studying photography, who did I say was going to do my wedding photos? And he's going, oh yeah, sure. I had said Alan, and he kept saying to me, oh yeah, whatever you reckon. 10 years later, you're getting my photos.
That's it.
See, I got my way.
For the weddings I've been doing for the last 20 years, there's no two weddings the same. And for that girl, that's the first time. First of all, you got to think that it's a very special day for her and the family, not only her. And I'm going to take some exciting shots. Great shot of her close up, because the best time of her life. She's looking absolutely gorgeous, and with all the effort she's put into the whole wedding. Lovely. Because I'm the first outside at their meeting after they're all dressed up. And if I say, wow, that's a great dress, she really feels good. Great. And we're not really lying. They really do look a lot better than what we saw them when they come for the interview. Feel like a model now?
Well, I can't wait now.
To get married.
I can't wait until I get the photos.
Look forward, that's it. And that's why a lot of people do take a lot of time to organize their wedding. They may give 1 year to save up money and do the way they want it to be done. Fabulous. Little ones, come in front over here. Come on in, darling. Over here. Beautiful. Okay, don't be shy. Come a bit more down here, please. A little more down, close to the camera. Beautiful. Beautiful close together, guys. Are you all excited? Now, Angela, what are you going to do? First of all, I'm going to take a rubber shot of you two. And then you're going to give her a dip this way and give her an exciting kiss. Angela, look at me now. When I first started photography, they used to give me very little time. But then I started telling the brides, look, if you really want shots, you got to give me time. Your head, coming in. The other way, and now there. That's it. In fact, few of the bride's parents even rang me up and said, look, what will the guests do in between the church and the reception? And when I explained to them that things are different now than when you got married. The kids want to go to the beach, they want to go to the pub, they want to take shots with the cars, and then they realized. Are you all excited? Look at me now, here we go, fabulous, okay. Now one more time.
If you take the harbour away, it'll look like any other city, really, and that's why people focus on those areas. And that's why we'd like to have those sort of shots in our album. Although, admittedly, that's what everyone else has as well. But the difference is that we'll be in it as opposed to any other person. And that the album is for us, and that's what personalises our album, because we'll be the ones that are in the album.
I would settle for, 10 to 15 nice photographs. For me, that would be enough. But I know it wouldn't be anything enough for my mum or my aunts or my cousins.
I think it's really the only sort of physical memory that you have, isn't it? Of the day.
When you look back on them, you remember, oh yes, that's exactly how I was feeling that time. We were happy at that point because that just happened, or there's that hug that I got from my mum at that moment.
I keep telling him that I don't care about the reception, I don't really care about other things, not even the video being taken, I just care about the photos. Because I'm ready to put in as much as I could into them.
It just has a sense of solidity about it, that it's going to be there for a very long while. And I sort of like that effect because I think it sort of goes along with how I view the meaning of the wedding pictures, that it's something that it's part of our history now and it's got to stay with us for a very long time.